The 2025 Honda CR-V in the EX trim, one of 6 trims, coming in with a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine paired together with a continuously variable transmission, also known as the CVT. Pushing 190 horsepower with 169 pounds-feet of torque. MPG on this all-wheel drive 1.5 liter gas engine is 26 city, 31 highway, and a 28 combined with a 14-gallon gas tank size. Take a good look in that engine compartment area. Have to mention also that hood does come with the automatic hood shocks. Now, some dimensions with regards to this Honda CR-V. 185 inches in length, 74 inches in width, 65 inches in height with 106.3-inch wheelbase, 8.2-inch ground clearance for the all-wheel drive. If you have the front-wheel drive, it is a 7.8-inch ground clearance with 1,500 pounds of towing capacity for this 1.5-liter turbocharged engine. Now, exterior. Before we go ahead and continue with the exterior, don't forget to like and subscribe here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. And we're also going to be talking about price tag and then dropping the MSRP sticker later on in this video. Exterior paint color is the radiant red exterior paint color with chrome trim right near that hood. And we left the hazards on, or the blinker lights, so you guys get an idea. Don't mind that bird poop. LED headlights with the black housing and some high gloss black trim. High gloss black on the front grille, Honda emblem, nice and big. Dropping down to the lower grille, we have matte black plastic in that lower grille, okay? Shooting over to the side, we have an active air vent for that wheel area, so air is coming in. Wheel well trim is matte black plastic. Dropping down over to the wheel and tire, hyper silver color. Now remember, different trims will have different tires and rims. Keep that in mind, okay? We also have the Bridgestone Ecopias, and the size of this exact tire is the 235/60/18. 4-wheel disc brakes all around the car. You have the front McPherson strut suspension, and in the rear you have a rear multi-link suspension with electric power steering. Side mirrors, blind spot assist, integrated blinker lighting, radiant red on top, matte black plastic on the bottom. Matte black plastic trim going across that rocker panel area. We do have the keyless fob entry in the EX trim with a nice, huge area of coming into that front area. And the second area, I love that the fact that the door is actually perpendicular to the car, just increasing that area of coming into that second row. Gas lid we press, no cap for that gas lid. Up top here in the rear, we have a spoiler. Radiant red on top, matte black plastic trim with the spoiler integrated brake light. We have privacy glass, wiper for that privacy glass, and this is where you're gonna see the all-wheel drive sticker letting you know that it's a CR-V all-wheel drive. Tail lights do come LED tail lights with the halogen bulbs in the signal lights or the hazards. We have a camera system over the Folsom Lake Honda here in Folsom Lake, California. We just want to give a shout out and a thanks to Folsom Lake Honda for providing us this CR-V for this walk around review. CR-V here on the left, stamped matte black bumper fascia with the parking reflectors. You get 2 exhaust tips, one on the right and one on the left for the exhaust system. Manual opening tailgate, so you actually have to pull. It is an electric button, so it's not a manual lever, but it is an electric button, but you have to pull that tailgate. Higher trims will have an electric tailgate that is self-assisting. Now, let's go ahead and talk some numbers of cargo. With the back row seats up, you get 39 cubic feet of space. Back row seats down, 77 cubic feet of cargo area. And yes, we did leave the seatbelts locked, but when you go ahead and drop that down, it does give you a whopping 77 cubic feet of space, and the floorboard is not flat, so it actually comes from one level to a higher level when those back seats are down. You also can lift this mat up just like that. Okay, so that mat is flush with the back mat, and then you could drop that down, again, increasing your space with a donut spare tire. Shout out to Honda for keeping the spare tires inside the car. On the left-hand side, we have a 12-volt outlet, LED lights on the right and on the left. When it's nighttime, you're not fumbling around. So now that we're done talking specs, exterior, and some cargo, let's go ahead and talk EX interior. Now let's talk EX trim, and I have to mention to you guys, I did mention that there are 6 trims in the CRV, but the EX is the second trim from the bottom. So it goes LX, EX, Sport Hybrid, EXL, Sport L Hybrid, and then Sport Touring Hybrid for the clarification. The EX does feel a little bit cheaper on the inside, and this car is coming in around $36,000 and some change. Actually, no, minus some change. So $35,655 is what this car is coming in at. Let's go ahead and bring this interior to you guys. Matte black plastic trims on the door panel, okay, with the controls to your windows and your side mirrors. Higher trims will come with memory seating, high gloss black trim, and so forth, giving you a richer feel. The controls on the driver's seat only are electrical. The passenger seat does come with manual controls, so the only electric controlled seat is your driver. On the left hand side of this manual steering column, we have one button, and that is the traction control. Matte black plastic trim going across that dashboard. We have just the standard plasticky feeling steering wheel, controls for that front cluster, and the tech. You have the lane departure assist, crash warning, and so forth for your media system, and the way to control that info card there in the center is here on the steering wheel as well. Here on the left hand side, we have the lighting lever, okay, and then the windshield wiper lever on the right. Over to the infotainment screen, this being the 7-inch screen, it is a smaller one, so higher trims will have the 9-inch screen, and no hard buttons will be here. This being the EX, the lower trim, will have the hard buttons here with the knob on the left and on the right, with more of a simplified interface. Okay, if we press the menu, and this is what our media system looks like. You do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, just not wireless. Okay, dropping down, we have the dual climate controls here on the EX with the heated seating system, and it actually shows up here and also here on the screen, letting you know that your heated seats are on or off. Continuing forward, we have USB-C, USB-A plug-in with a 12-volt outlet. No wireless charging pad. Okay, so you will see a wireless charging pad if it's a higher trim. On the center console next to the lever, drive mode, we have 3 different drive modes. Normal, which we're in now, Econ, and then the Snow. Okay, we're gonna leave it in normal. Few buttons going on here. Hill decline button. We have engine on off button. We have brake button, and also the brake hold button. Shift lever there. Would also like to show you guys, if I go ahead and press the button and shift, we get the reverse there. And higher trims will have different options of increasing the screen size with regards to that camera and so forth. Check out our other videos with regards to trim comparisons at Vagabond Builds. Cup holders, shout out to Honda. You know they always got their cup holders down right with the deep and wide cup holders. Center console, a lot of console area for your personal belongings. Cloth seats, higher trims will have leather trim seats. And in front of that passenger, we have a lockable glove compartment. Over all of this, we have a manual visor, tilt, slide, moonroof option, and the way to control that is the button right here, okay? I will have to say LED lighting inside this car, which is nice because I'm not a fan of that soft yellow. Now that we're done with this interior, let's go ahead and shoot over to the second row and finish off with this video. So now second row seating, we left that backrest down so you guys get an idea now what it looks like from the back door and the different level of what I was saying. I kind of would have liked to see the same level with the cargo and the cabin area, but it does make a great option to use this all-wheel drive for the mountains, for skis, snowboards, and so forth. You can fit a lot back here like bicycles and things like that. Armrest here as well with the cup holders. And the way we go ahead and pop this, you got different angles. It's probably one of my favorite parts of this back seat is you get multiple angles, and look how far back it drops. Now being 6 feet 2 inches and putting it into perspective, you get a lot of head clearance, a lot of leg clearance. This does make it a long road trip car check, okay? Door panels look the same coming in from the front over to the back. In front of us, we have one pocket on the back of the passenger seat. Probably would have liked to see 2 pockets, one for that back of the front driver's seat. In between, we got the vents, USB-C plugins. And guys, now as promised, here's the MSRP sticker so you guys get an idea of the full list of what comes with it and the price tag coming in at $655. So honestly, what do you guys think? Is it worth it? Let us know in the comment section below. We appreciate your guys' viewing, and hopefully we did a great job. If we haven't, let us know what we could do better. Thank you guys so much for watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Check out our other videos and stay tuned. We have more cool things coming. God bless you.